hello, governor, as your mother. You're right, son, be lucky, geezer.
But yeah, look, we all want Arsenal to go out, don't we? Let's be honest, lads. Let's be honest. We want to see them out. And Real Madrid, you've seen last night with Aston Villa. You know, they've got a good chance they have. They've got a good chance, Madrid. They can make it happen. This tie isn't dead. And if Arsenal think they can go through easily, they're going to be sadly mistaken. So, up the Spurs, up the Madrid, a la Madrid, up the Jude Bellingham, and hopefully we'll see Arsenal go out.
I knew that voice note was going to come back and bite me. I knew it. Huge night for Arsenal. They've gone through. And they are in the semi-final against PSG. Now we're going to have to get the PSG shirts.
Number 5.
Yeah, PSG.
Spent a fortune on Real Madrid shirts for tonight, and we're going to have to send them back.
I bet they've... I'm going to check on eBay right at the top of the hour. I'm going to go on eBay. I bet their price have rocketed.
Does anyone want to buy an XXL Jude Bellingham Real Madrid shirt, unworn?
I might buy a PSG shirt, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want to get an away ticket. I want to go to the Emirates. I want to get in there with PSG Ultras.
The first leg.
Just get in there with them.
We ain't
be
getting
rocking.
that alive, mate.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Right, let's go to Andy. He's Arsenal fan. Andy?
Right, Andy.
Hey, boys, how you doing?
Right,
Andy, big night.
Massive, absolutely massive, mate. Honestly, after tonight, I think we can go all the way.
Well, of course you can go all the way. Anyone that's in the semi-final can win it. But did you watch PSG last night?
I did, mate. And do you know what? From that second half performance, it gives me so much confidence, mate.
I bet.
So much confidence.
What about their first half performance?
To be fair, I'll be honest. Look, we beat PSG 2-0 early on in the season. They're a different side. They brought in that Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, he's a hell of a player.
Obviously, they Enrique left out Dembele as well for that first leg. But I'll be honest, mate. After tonight, I'm so confident.
Here's what I would say, Andy, right? You should be confident because you've shown over the 2 legs against Real Madrid you're better. So they're terrible. I think, because Cundy's saying, I think they can win it. And listen, you got a chance, all right? But I reckon that PSG are almost twice the team that Real Madrid are this season. Twice the team. Yeah. I mean, PSG would have destroyed Real Madrid if they had them in this league. Destroyed them.
I do agree.
You know what, James? You're probably right. But what I will say is that no one gave us a chance. When the straw come out, everyone thought we were going to get turned over, right?
Do you know what? That's not true. Andy, that is simply not true.
What's Real Madrid this season,
no,
mate?
that's not true, Andy. No, if you'd listened to what Jay had said, and we spoke about about Real Madrid, they're not as convincing as they have been, and
they ever been convincing.
Well,
they just get it done, didn't they?
Yeah,
you know, they're not breathwrong to watch.
No,
they have moments in games.
They're not.
No,
but
Arsenal just
at the
too
same
good.
time,
but Arsenal good.
Yeah, we were. But at the same time, I'll be honest, Jay and O'Hara. After the Gabriel injury, I mean, even me, I thought we had absolutely no chance. I'll be honest with you. And obviously, Havertz being out, Marino coming in, and even tonight, his performance, mate, he's got 2 assists and he's won the penalty as well.
He's a good player.
He's done well.
He can play up front. I know he's not. Listen, he ain't going to get you. You know, he's not Isak. Do you know what I mean? But let me tell you. He knows where the goal is, and he knows how to play little balls in and around the box. You know, he's like false. He's like false 9.
He's outstanding. And Declan Rice, I mean, all the critics he's got this season. I mean, I've been hearing Souness at the start of the season, you know, on your show saying that he's not good enough and he don't play no forward balls, he don't score enough goals. I'll be honest with you, we signed him as a 6, mate, and he's gone into this 8 and he's just been absolutely unbelievable. And you know, I know we've got him half price, but after these 2 legs, mate, I honestly think we actually have got him half price.
Yeah. Do you know what though, right? You got to go and win it, Andy.
Yeah, we have to. We got to win it now. We have to.
Right?
We have to.
Rice is proven.
I was at the Bernabeu. I was 11 when Henry scored that goal. Couldn't get a ticket for tonight. Absolutely gutted. But look, if you knock out Real Madrid, you like you said, you got to go and win it. That's it. Our whole season's riding on this. That's it. That's all we got.
Go and win it. Go and prove. PSG are a good side. You know, you're going to beat a good side. You're going to meet a good side in the final. Whatever happens, whoever gets to the final, You've got to go and win it. You've got to find a way now. And the most impressive part about Arteta's reign how defensively solid you are in moments where you feel that... I watched you guys, right, against Man City down to 10 men, and you nearly hung on, right? It's a late goal. I think Haaland scored the goal. Late goal. But you've proven then, that day, how difficult you are tactically. He can set you up with 10 men against one of the best sides in the world, and you nearly get away. You only conceded one goal on the day. He's proved, and we saw it tonight. Tactically, my concern, if I was a gooner, would be about how quick PSG break. They break with such pace and such athleticism, and they break from all over the pitch. He's got to come up with a formula about that. But what I will say, they can be got at, and Villa showed that last night.
Yeah, 100%. And look, defensively, we are outstanding. And to be honest with you, I think we are better suited to the Champions League. We've come unstuck so many times this year, facing a low block. And I think the Champions League, teams like Real Madrid, PSG, they're not going to sit back. They're going to come at us. And I think that suits us.
Yeah,
I think that suits us. Partey missing the first leg's a massive miss, though.
Yeah.
Jorginho being out as well.
Yeah, I didn't realise he's injured. Is he back this season?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
He's have to play.
He's got a chest injury. But we actually ain't got no one else.
Zinchenko. So I mean, just looking at the Arsenal bench tonight, Zinchenko's
he can't play him.
No, he's played there for.
Do you mean you can't play him? I mean, the guy's won the Premier League and the Champions League. I know he's not Thomas Partey, but
he's not. Jay, he's not good enough, mate.
I know, but you ain't got no one else.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to play there?
Maybe even put Tierney left back, put Miles Lewis-Skelly in the left back.
I can't believe Arsenal fans are phoning up saying this. I genuinely can't believe that you're actually going to phone up and say, we'll play Tierney or Calafiori at left back and put Lewis-Skelly in midfield. Are you mad? Like, seriously, are you actually mad? He is unbelievable at left back. He's like Ashley Cole. He's unbelievable. How can you... Would you ever turn around and say, you know what, we're struggling midfield, let's take Ashley Cole out. He can play in there because he's a really good player. You're joking.
I get it.
Well, because he played at Haaland in midfield. Come and do me a favour.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he has come through as a centre mid, and he hasn't played there in his professional career.
Yeah, but he ain't a centre mid at the top level. That's why he's at left back.
You're right, but if Jorginho ain't there, I don't know what we do, mate.
Let me ask you a question. So Mikel Moreno was brought in to do what job?
Left eight.
Say again?
Yeah. Left eight.
Yeah, the left eight.
I wonder whether Rice might sit, Moreno might be a little bit deeper, and you might come up with some. I'm just trying to be a bit creative here.
Maybe Trossard, Trossard up front.
Well, I mean, when Yeri, I just wonder whether
you just said that you don't create two problems when you've only got one. You're making another problem.
If you,
he's got 2 assists tonight, Marino.
What I'm saying is, I'm trying to be creative. I'm not saying to do it. I'm just asking the question. Is there something else? Everyone's got this.
Zinchenko can play centre midfield, guys.
He can. And
come on, it's one game.
I don't doubt that. And I'm just trying to have the conversation.
I know.
Is there something else? But when he was brought in, Marino, he wasn't brought in as a striker. He's now operating up there and doing well. I wouldn't want to move him. I'm just looking at the bench.
Move him.
I'm looking at who else you've got that you could be potentially creative with. Could you go Saka down the middle? Could you put Nwenry on the right? I'm just trying to ask questions about potentially what you might be able to do slightly. You
literally just said 20 minutes ago, don't make two problems when you've got one.
I'm not.
And now you're creating 3 problems. You don't playing Saka. You're moving him. You know what I mean? You're playing Nwenry. You're dropping Marino in midfield.
I wouldn't do it.
You've created 3 problems.
I'm just asking.
Just play Zinchenko.
Right. I'm just asking the question. I ain't saying do it. I'm asking the question.
It's not. You're not putting a donkey in midfield. Yeah, come on, Zinchenko's an international football player. He can play one game against PSG. He's won the Premier League.
Right.
You're not convinced?
I'm not convinced. I'm looking at their bench, right? I'm looking at their bench tonight.
Right. Yeah. Oh, Sterling. Play Sterling.
I'm looking at the bench, right? So what I'm trying to do,
Ben White, put him in there. He play holding midfield.
I'm just asking the question.
Can't Ben White play holding midfield?
This conversation is going to dominate between now and when they... No,
honestly,
it will.
Zinchenko's a good player, mate. He's a good player. All right, he's not Thomas Partey, but he can play one game. They're at home.
All right.
Tell me Zinchenko can't play in a Champions League football match.
No, of course he can. I'm asking the question.
I know, but
I'm asking... I haven't said... I'm asking the question.
You're creating problems all over the field.
Put Timber in there. Put Ben White right back.
Tell you what, play Arteta in there.
We'll put Timber in
Put
there.
Miguel in there.
Put right back.
Get him in there.
I tell you what.
Sitting,
I tell you what.
back the years.
I tell you what. You put David Raya in there. Put him in there.
Keep your calls coming in. 03717 223344.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.